Hey, I've been sick. I haven't made my November tally. I wound up getting sick and wound up in the hospital. Here I am. It's out my window. And I'm the only one in this room. Right? The only one in here. And at first I was I got pancreatitis. You can look that up. Um, I asked him, it's been 10 years since I had pancreatitis. I almost died from it like 10 years ago because I didn't know how sick I was, and I just kept pushing and working, and just like I always did, work, work, work. So uh, this time I knew I was pretty sick. I told my son, I said, "Well, take me down to the emergency room, and I don't know if it's my stomach or my heart." And I got down here, and oh my God, they whisked me away. Like, I was really close to having a heart attack, you guys. Really. What happened was the pancreatitis made my that's what they put in these bags and stuff is magnesium and um, what's the other one? I forget. I'll think of it in a minute. But they knocked those off whack so much that my heart started to have arrhythmias, and if I hadn't come to the hospital, I wouldn't have made it past the weekend. I would have just had a heart attack, and then I'd be in the hospital for a long time. So I'm I'm glad I came and checked it out. I'm glad I came down here and uh, and let them look at me. Talk about a diet. I wasn't eating that much at home because I just didn't feel good, and I wasn't really sure why. I don't eat much anyway, so once a day, one meal a day is pretty much all I have, and then I just sip on um, liquids during the day. So um, today they're actually going to move me up to where I could have some oatmeal maybe a little later, which would be cool. I love oatmeal actually with a little bit of butter and sugar on it. I like oatmeal. And cream of wheat maybe. Cream of wheat, yeah, it's okay. I can deal with that. If I had toast with it or something, I kind of like cream of wheat and toast. But I'll be here a couple of days at least until they get my levels of the elements I'm missing back up where they're supposed to be. Everything is pretty much back to normal, so probably a couple more days and then I'll be back home. My youngest son that lives next door to me is keeping an eye on my Louie and my Anya and Callie and my kitties, and I asked him, I says, are they destroying the house? He says, well, they did leave a couple piles here and there, and I says, you're picking those up, aren't you? He says, yeah, I'm picking them up, Mom. So I'm like, yeah, okay, but I think I got a water leak in my laundry room again that I gotta fix when I get home. Hopefully I don't get too much damage while I'm gone. I'm hoping to be home in a couple days. And that'll be okay. So, I don't know. I thought it only fair to let you guys know why I'm not around. Don't expect me to answer a bunch of comments, y'all. I mean, you ask me questions and leave comments and all that kind of stuff, and I'm done making this video. I'm going back to sleep. I'm gonna sleep for a couple more hours. and get some sleep while they're not poking and prodding me. And they got me hooked up to an IV now, so they shouldn't have to bother me again until, well, a couple more hours. I guess they're going to check my blood sugar again in a couple hours, which it's been relatively all right. So I'm getting better, you guys. And when I get home, I'll have my Zip and Pep back. So I'll talk to you later. Really, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. You know, they don't let you rest in hospitals. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.